Hello, boys and girls. It's time for phonics again. Do you remember what vowel sound we have been working on? Yes, we are working on the short I sound. What sound does short I make? Yes, short I says I. So today we're going to try to match some pictures and words for short I. But first we're going to review some of our go over some of our short I word families. All right, let's look. Here I have three different, we call them short I word families. The first one is IT, the second one is IG, and then IX. Let's look at IT first. We know that IT, that's one of our sight words too. It says it. When we put those two sounds together, it says it. So if we're going to change and put a S in front of IT, what word do we have? Can you sound that word out? Let's do it together now. It. So this word is sit. Now what would the next word be? It's a word that rhymes with sit. You change the first letter to a F. What sound does F make? Yes, F says F. So if this word is sit, what would this word be? Yes, this word would be fit. Now let's look at the last one. What letter do we have at the beginning? Yes, that's an H. What sound does H make? H says huh. So when we put that together, what word do we make? It. Hit. So let's say all three of these words together. Remember, these are rhyming words. They all sound the same on the end. Let's say them together. Sit, fit, hit. All right, let's go to IG now. What sound does IG make? Ig. Ig. So if we put a P in front of IG, what word do we have? P-ig. Pig. When we change it to a W, what sound does W make? Yes, W says W, so our new word is w-ig. Pig, wig. See how those rhyme too? Now let's look at the last one. What letter is that at the front of that word? That's a J. You're right. What sound does J make? J. So what would this word be? Jig. So let's do these rhyming words. Pig, wig, jig. Great job. Now let's try IX. What sound does IX make? X. X. So if we put an S at the beginning of X, what sound does S make? S says sa, that's right. So what will our word be? X. Six. And what would this word be that rhymes with six? Is at the beginning. So X. Fix. And the last one, what letter is at the beginning of this one? M. And we add it to the X, and so what would it be? M-X. All right, now let's say all of these rhyming words together. Six, fix, mix. Okay, boys and girls, now we're going to find the matches for the picture. We're going to match. That's why we called it the short I match today. You have pictures and then you have words. So we're going to find the word that matches each picture. You can look at your words and then sound them out and match them to the picture. Or you can look at your word and then make the sounds and see which, when we look at your picture and see which word it matches. So for the first one, I'm going to look at the picture. And I'm going to figure out what this boy is doing. He bit a pear. Bit. Which word down here could be the word it? We got a D and a B, so that makes it a little bit tricky. I'm not sure which one is the B. So let's listen to the ending sound. Bit. T. Which one ends in the T? T says T. Yes, it, bit. So we're going to take this word and we're going to slide it under this picture to match it. Okay? Now, let's look at this word and let's try to sound out this word and then see if we can find the picture that it matches. What sound does M make? M says M. I, we all know what I says now. We've been doing that all week. M, I. And X, what sound does X make? M-X. Mix. So which one of these pictures would show that you are mixing something? Yes, I think it's the last one too. That is a bowl with a whisk in it, and that would be mixing some. Looks like making a cake. All right, let's look at the next one. Let's see. Let's look at these sounds. Let's try to sound out this word. D, I, P. Dip. So which one would be dip? Is this dip? Or could this be dip that you eat with vegetables? Yes, this one is the dip. So we're going to take this word and we're going to move it here. Okay? And then the last one, we have to make sure that it does match, okay? So this boy has a trophy and a medal. So what would you say that he did? Let's see if we can sound this word out and see if it matches. Win. Win. Would you get a trophy and a medal if you win? Yes, you would. So let's move the word win under that one. Okay, we're going to try 4 more. Let's look at this one. This is a girl and a boy. And she is pointing to the boy. So she is pointing to him. Which one of these words at the bottom would be the word him? Let's look. What sound does him begin with? H. It begins with the H. Oh, here's an H word. But look on the end. This one has a D. Could it be id? Would that be him? No, I don't think so. Let's try to find another H word. Here's one. Let's see if this one sounds right. Him. Would that be the word him? Yes. So we're going to move that word under to where the girl is pointing to him. All right. Now let's look at the next picture. Look at this little girl. She has on a sweater. What do you think is wrong with that sweater? Yeah, I think it is too big. Can you find the word big at the bottom? What sound does big begin with? A B. Yes. How many words do we have with a B down here? Well, we only have one B word. So let's sound that word out and see if we're right. Big. Big. Is that the word big? Yes, it is. And is this sweater too big? Yes. So we're going to match that to the girl with the sweater. Okay. Now let's look at the next one. Let's look at this picture on this one. What happened to that piece of paper? Well, you could say tear. But do we have the word tear down here? Tear. Nope, so it can't be tear. Another word when you tear a paper is called rip. R-I-P. Which one of these words could be rip? Well, this word starts with an H. Does H say R? No, it doesn't. So let's look at this one and see if it's right. R-I-P. Rip. Yes, that sounds right. Let's move this one up under where the girl is ripping the paper. All right, and the last one. What is that little boy doing? Yeah, he's hiding. So let's see if this word matches. Let's sound it out. H-I-D. Hid. Is he hidden? Yes, he did. He hid behind the bush. Now it's time to look in your packet for Thursday and find your papers that look like this. You'll have a little half a piece of paper that has a lot of pictures on it, and then you'll have a whole piece of paper that has words on it. Find those two pieces of paper, the one that has the fish, and then the first word is pig, pig. All right, let's look. Now, after you find these pieces of paper, then you can listen to me say all the names of the pictures so you make sure you know what they are. And after you do that, you cut them apart, because our directions over here said draw a picture. You don't have to draw. You use these over here to cut apart and match them to each word. Now, I'm not going to read these words for you, but I will tell you the name of the picture, and then you can match them up just like we did on our practice today. Okay? So listen to the names of each picture, and then you will, after we do the pictures, you'll go back and cut them out. Okay? We have a fish. We have six, x. We have dig, dig. Zip, zip. It, sit. Pig, pig. Lid, lid. Dish, dish. Be careful with this one because it's not a dog. It is a dish that the bone is in. See where the arrow is pointing? So be careful with that one. And the last one is lip. Lip. Now cut these apart and lay them all out on the table. And you can sound out your first word and then find the picture. Or you can pick up a picture and then look for the sounds that are in that word. After you have all of them matched up, then you take your glue stick and you put a little bit of glue and stick each one of them down. You might want to wait until you finish to glue them to make sure that you have them all in the correct place. Thank you. Have a great day.